Hey, have you ever considered hacking a tractor? Today we're talking about hacking tractors and what that could really mean for cybersecurity and the food chain. If you could hack a tractor and shut it down, what would that be to the food chain? What kind of control would you have over the people who produce the crops for us every single year? Think about this. Big supply chain hacking is going after something that has a domino effect. That's supply chain hacking. It just dominoes all the way down and hurts many things down the line, which makes the payout for the hacker that much more valuable, because if they can get that type of power, the company is going to be willing to pay them a lot of money to be released from it. Okay? Just last week, John Deere was saying that a white hat hacker had found some vulnerable code that their tractors and their software that's on their tractors, which they're all automated today. It's an amazing technology. I've been able to go experience it in the John Deere tractors, check it out, how they map out how everything works. Imagine if that was infected by ransomware and now nobody can finish the planting season. Or worse yet, nobody can harvest the food that's already been planted. It would set us back for a very long time. We don't want to lose the harvest. These are things that we have in place. We need the soybeans, we need the corn, we need the wheat, and the other crops that are out there. And that's just for the main crops that we're talking about. But other systems that are electronic need to be protected, just like the John Deere tractors. You need to think about a cyber security plan to make sure that you have it in place. Now, it seems like John Deere has this under control, and I certainly hope they do, because we don't want to be stuck with hackers controlling our tractors so that we can't have any food this fall when it goes time to harvest. We have no idea the catastrophic just impact that would have not only on the economy but on the food supply. We need this food to eat and make products and to feed our animals, to continue to have that supply going. And it's that huge supply chain that we talk about in cybersecurity that makes cybersecurity something that touches everything in your life now. So it's so important to have a security plan in place, not only for you, maybe for your tractor, but also for your company. What kind of cybersecurity plan do you have in place? What is the supply chain that would go into effect if your company got hacked? Who else is going to get hacked? Of course, John Deere is a big company with lots of customers, and it affects big things. But yours is affected by other people as well. Not only you're lower in somebody else's supply chain, if your distributor gets hacked, you could go down too. If you can't get your parts and equipment or whatever it is that you need, if you get hacked, who are those below you in your supply chain that will be affected by you? Consider this for a nonprofit. Nonprofit gets hacked. Now you can't offer your services to your clients because your computers are wrapped up with ransomware, and you have to, instead, using the money and time and resources that you would to help your clients, you're now having to allocate all of those resources to overcoming the ransomware. Get a plan in place. That's what you're going to need to do to be ready for hacking. Let's start with it. Let's protect your assets. Let's detect it. Let's put some alarms on there. Have somebody in place like a managed service provider to respond to the hacking attempts, to stop the hackers in their tracks. And then finally, let's get a recovery plan in place so no matter what, if something does happen, we can get you back up and operating as soon as possible. This is how it works. It can start as a tractor, it can start with the computer for your nonprofit, it can start for the computers for your medical center. These things are so important, we can't overlook them. We need to make sure that we have these plans in place to keep you safe from hackers. Like our channel here at Astoria for more education. Follow our channel on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Subscribe to our email list. We have great content like this delivered to you to make sure that you stay safe and informed on how to keep your business and your organization safe from hackers.